Hey, what's going on, guys? Destructinator here, and today we are back with yet another episode of Challenge Accepted, the series where you guys get to challenge me to whatever you want on Black Ops 3. For those of you watching on my channel, you will realize that it's been kind of a while since I made a video or did a commentary. That's because I was on vacation and doing stuff, but I had a lot of fun. Now I'm back and I'm ready to get on the YouTube grind. But for those of you watching on Carnage, we are right on schedule with our 2-week every Thursday policy. If you guys don't remember, every 2 weeks I will be coming back to Carnage on Thursday to do the next episode of Challenge Accepted. However, you guys gotta remember that because we only do it once every 2 weeks here on Carnage, I might pick your challenge and do it, but it won't appear on the episode on Carnage. So if you want to make sure you're up to date with every episode of Challenge Accepted and see if your challenge gets picked, make sure to go check out my channel. The link is in the description. I'm closing in on that 20,000 subscribers, so let's see if we can make that happen. But enough about me, let's get into the challenge for this week's Challenge Accepted. So the challenge today comes from my friend Unilax, and he says to get a nuclear on domination with any gun of your choice. The catch is your gamer tag can only show up once in the kill feed until it fades away. Good luck. So big thanks to Unilax and the 156 red fanboys who thumbs up your comments, and thanks for the good luck. It does make me smile a little inside when you guys wish me good luck for your really hard challenges. But that is exactly what you guys are watching in the background right now. I'm using the Kuda playing some Nuketown domination. I'll show the class setup on screen in case you guys want to use it. Nothing too special, just my go-to class setup for pub stomping. And I believe this comment was actually the most thumbs up comment on the last episode of Challenge Accepted, so there you go. I told you guys I would go for the top comments, even if they seemed hard or weird or whatever. Here you go. So because this challenge is inherently a little bit longer, you guys will notice that this video is kind of long compared to my usual Challenge Accepted episodes. They usually only tend to go for 3 to 4 minutes, but because I wanted to make sure I showed you guys all of this, so you see I did complete the challenge, I'm showing it all to you guys. So let's talk about what made this challenge difficult to get. It doesn't seem so hard at first because you have a lot of free reign over the class setup. Like I said, I used my go-to pub stomping class setup with the Kuda and all my perks and attachments and everything I needed, which seems like it would make it a lot easier. However, having your name only appear once in the kill feed is essentially like imposing a 5-second AFK every time you get a kill. And the reason I say that is because I believe in Black Ops 3 and pretty much any Call of Duty, your name will stay in the kill feed for 5 seconds after it pops up. So what that means is immediately after I get a kill, that next 5 seconds, I'm completely vulnerable to be attacked by enemies. The big problem with that is that for me, pub stomping, rushing, my playstyle, that does not work with waiting 5 seconds every time you get a kill. Especially if you run into 2 people, what are you supposed to do? You have to kill one and run away. A lot of times it doesn't work. So while this challenge doesn't seem too hard in the individual kills, you have to think a lot about the playstyle and what you're doing. It's a lot more of a strategic thinking game than an actual gun challenge. So you guys will notice the way I played this, I absolutely had to make sure I had Hater on so that I would know where the enemies were. That was a big key in making sure that I was only going into one-on-one gunfights. I'm a pretty confident player. I consider myself a good player at Black Ops 3. I know I can win pretty much any one-on-one gunfight, especially when I know the enemy is there. The only problem is I have to make sure that they're not somehow hiding with somebody else, or there's 2 or 3 of them in a big group, because then I won't be able to do it or won't be able to kill them with this challenge. The other thing I made sure I did was sort of stay back. You guys will see there are some points when I rush into the spawn to try to get some scav packs or a couple kills here and there, but I only do it when I know I won't be in danger, because the thing with Nuketown, and I thought this made it challenge very difficult to do, is that it's very close. People are spawning all around you. You guys will see at the very end I start getting a little scared because people spawn everywhere. So this challenge is really all about having map control, making sure you stay aware of where your teammates are and where the enemies are going to be and where you can pick them off from without them really noticing you or catching on. Because if you stay in one spot, they're eventually going to catch on. They're going to keep running back. If you kill multiple people, they might all get there at the same time and you'll be done for. But it's definitely overall an interesting challenge to try. I would actually recommend you guys go ahead and try this yourself. It does make you a slightly good player in the sense that you really have to think about the decisions you're making and what you're doing. Obviously, you don't have to completely stick to it where if you run into 2 people, you just stop shooting after you kill the first one. But if you just think about your playstyle as if you had to run away and you could only get 1 kill at a time, it'll make you play a little more cautiously, help you get on some higher streaks, maybe even a nuclear or 2 if you haven't gotten one yet, but definitely go ahead and try it out and just try to stay in that mentality. So that is all I have to say for today. There will be still a little bit more gameplay, but I'm just gonna leave it with the music. You guys can watch all the way through to make sure I did the challenge. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please be sure to leave a thumbs up. Let's see how many we can get. That would be awesome. And as always, be sure to comment your challenges down in the comment section below so I can pick it for the next episode of Challenge Accepted. Thumbs up any comments you see that you would also like to see. The ones with the most thumbs up are the ones I usually pick. And last but certainly not least, be sure to come over to my channel and subscribe. Like I said, closing in on 20,000 subscribers, so if you guys could make that happen, that would be absolutely great. And you gotta make sure that you stay up to date with every single episode of Challenge Accepted. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. My name is Destructinator, and I'll see you guys later.